Man, well, yeah, Biggie recently celebrated his 50th birthday. Rest in peace.
I didn't even know Biggie was that. I didn't even know because I'm older than Biggie by 1 year. I didn't know he was that. I didn't know he was that old.
Really?
No, so when he was saying he's 50, I was like, wow, that's ill. One of the greatest rappers ever. I was in New York and they had the big party. Then I had to leave. I was so mad, man. Word up. Shout out to my man AL. They had a party at the Brooklyn Chop House. I was supposed to go. Then I had to leave. Had to take my son to a birthday party.
Aww.
Yeah, man. Shout out to BIG 50th anniversary. You know, I shared some cool moments with Biggie in my life. You know what I'm saying? And he's even though he's the best rapper, one of the best rappers ever, he's just a cool nigga. Always was positive, always not in a rush when he was rocking with niggas. You know how some niggas be like, yo, I see how he was always cool, chilling, yo. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Always. And it's been more than, it's been a couple of times I was in the presence of Big for more than an hour or two at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like rappers, you don't really get to be with rappers unless you're in the studio. Okay, y'all might vibe, or you see them in the club. You can't really. The music is going on. A lot of things is happening, but when you in the room with somebody, like in a hotel room, and y'all just blowing ounces down, and y'all chilling, and y'all vibing, and y'all really getting to know each other on some real shit. Fuck the rap shit. That's what's ill. And that's what I share with Big. Those are the moments that I share with Big, and I'll never forget that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like those moments, because shit, this is the greatest rapper ever. I even know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to be in that man's presence, it was just like, okay. And he probably felt the same about me. You know what I'm saying? When he was in the presence with me, like, you know what I'm saying? It was a respect level, a mutual respect. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask, take us back to the session for Flip That Shit.
Oh, Flip That Shit. Yeah, that was an ill studio session. Flip That Shit was a record we did produced by Jesse West, Third Eye. Jam Master Jay was like, yo, there's this nigga named Big by some dude named Puff Daddy want y'all to come to the studio. I was like, Puff, who? I was like, I never heard of I never heard of Puff Daddy. This is like before I've never heard of him or Big. He's like, Jam Master Jay's like, yo, man, just believe me, go to the fucking studio and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, this is we like platinum already. Like double platinum. We on our bullshit, you know what I'm saying, running around, doing our 1-2, thinking we the illest and shit. So for us to go to the studio to rock with somebody we never even heard of was like, who the fuck are these niggas? You know what I'm saying? So we get to the studio, Naughty by Nature is there. Oh shit, Tretch, what up? Vinny, all them niggas is there. KG, all them. The whole Naughty by Nature crew is there. So Biggie was there. So Biggie is this big dude, man. Like he's I think he had like a Burberry type of plaid, like brown type of thing on, if I'm not mistaken.
For sure.
Wallabies, looking like a straight Brooklyn nigga. Like straight up. Mad tall. And they like, yo, that's the dude Big. And he was just mad quiet and shit. So I remember I asked the nigga, we in the studio, everybody, I said, yo, you nice, my nigga? He like, I'm all right. I swear to God, he was like, I'm all right. Real nonchalant. And I was like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. So we did our verse. Onyx, we go on the verse, rip our shit. You flip that shit. You flip that shit. We do all that shit. Naughty by Nature go in. You flip that shit. You flip. I made the chorus up. I made the chorus up and shit. So. Naughty by Nature go do his shit. Jesse West, he go do his shit. And then everybody is in the control room because B.I.G. is the last person to rhyme. And nobody never heard his rhyme. He ain't writing nothing. The whole time he's just in the studio, just like mumbling under his breath, looking around, fucking around, whatever, smoking. He goes in the booth and just the fucking whole, the hip hop world stopped. Like soon as his mic went on, he said the first shit, everybody was like, Everything stopped. Like you can hear a pin drop in the studio. Niggas was like this. I'm looking at niggas is looking at me. We everybody looking around like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Big voice. Probably did it in 1 take, 2 takes the most type shit and just was out.
Wow.
Nigga was nasty. But it was that voice, that B.I.G. shit. You know what I'm saying? We heard it first. We heard it before there was any. I think he had some tapes, but we didn't hear them shit. We didn't hear. We that's the first time I heard of that nigga. We left the studio like, yo, that nigga right there. He said a line. He said some shit. He said something castration, and I was like, huh. I asked Stick, I said, yo, don't castration mean? He was like, yeah. I was like, yo, that's a fucking crazy word to throwing around. And back then it was like, who could say the most fucked up shit? Like, who could be the illest? Who could fucking, like, you know, shoot you the illest and shit, you know? That was an ill line that always stayed in my mind. Castration? That you don't get no more fucked up than that to say to somebody.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's funny because I had Quincy Diddy's son on my show last night on Shirley's Temple.
Yeah.
And he was shook because he didn't know Biggie was a Gemini.
Oh, word?
Yeah. 'Cause he's a Gemini. Does that mean you're a Gemini?
My mom's is a Gemini.
Oh, okay.
I'm an Aries.
Got
Aries
it.
gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Geminis are cool. My mom's... When's his birthday?
Biggie?
Because Tupac is a Gemini too.
Yeah. Yeah, Quincy was tripping because he was like, we all know Tupac's a Gemini, but ain't nobody talking about Biggie being a Gemini. But Biggie's birthday is May 21st.
Wow, so that makes him a Gemini. Mm-hmm. Wow, he's right on the edge though.
Yeah. That's funny. Did you see recently Jay-Z was in a clubhouse and he revealed that Biggie wanted them to move to Atlanta together and be neighbors.
Huh. That would have been cool, I guess.
Right. Like, how would hip-hop have changed if Jay-Z and Biggie were based in Atlanta instead of New York?
That's an ill question. Eric Sherman was in Atlanta first, though. I gotta admit. Eric Sherman was in Atlanta first with the big mansion. We was all down there chilling in Atlanta with E. Sherman.
Damn.
First, the rim shop, all that. So he was the first nigga from New York down there.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, New York nigga, he already did it. He beat him to the punch.
Any epic stories with EPMD?
With EPMD? Nah. EPMD, man. I remember the first time I heard fucking, the first time I heard EPMD, man, it was the record called It's My Thing. Boom, boom. Yo, I was like, yo, who the fuck are these niggas? We was on Rockaway Boulevard, hanging at the game room, you know, where they sold drugs and shit, you know, the game room, whatever. And that shit was rocking. That record, My Uzi Weighs a Ton by Public Enemy was crazy. Public Enemy number one. That shit was crazy. Those are the type, that's how I came up in hip hop.
Right.
That's when I was outside. EPMD.
Outside. I love it.